I am there. Got it. Okay. Hey, everyone. I'm popping back on again. As we know, it's we're celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. And this morning I popped on real quickly and I told you about when I was 15 and I wanted to go and listen to him. I wanted to go and march with him because actually I did go and listen to him. This was at a church. This was in Chicago. And I was so inspired. And I said, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is who I am. I know this. We get awakened to something within us at a very young age. We always do. We just maybe take some time to figure out what that is and what is going on. Hey there, Terry. Good to see you. So the reason that when I was 15 that I wanted to get involved, because when earlier in 1964, I hadn't turned 14 yet, I was still 13 there. We signed the Civil Rights Act here in the United States. And I got to give a speech on that day. And it's probably pretty much who I am now and how I see everything, how I do my work. And I was 14. I was just reminded of this. I remember this, and I'm having a meeting with someone. I said, oh, yeah, that's right. I recited, I memorized this because it was so important to me at that time. And it was an important time in our world, which is happening again now in our world. It's funny how cycles repeat. This morning, I saw a clip of Dr. King in 1963, where he said, well, I think the filibuster, we're going through exactly the same thing right now. He says, the filibuster was designed to keep people back, was to hold people back from voting. He goes, he wasn't angry. He said very, very easily, because that's how he always did it. And I thought, okay, that was all going on then. And now we're looking at the same thing now, where we're going through this in our country, what's going on all over in the world, because there's a big shift of power happening everywhere. It's not just in my country. But I do remember that. So I thought, what was the speech? What was the thing that I read? So I brought it up because I'm going to read a little bit of it. It's kind of funny because I memorized the entire thing. I'm not going to read the whole entire thing now, but you could look it up. It's If by Rudyard Kipling, and it's how I've lived my life. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, oh, I forgot to turn that off, and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies. Or being hated, don't give way to hating. And yet, don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same. I was wrong, I have to read the entire thing. If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at the beginnings and never breathe a word of your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and slew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Okay, I that was astonishing. Okay, that's all I had to say. I thought I was going to come and talk about a whole bunch of other stuff, but I'm going to keep doing this. We are given something. We're all meant to see it now. We're all at a place because we're in this big divide, and everybody is figuring out, who am I? You know, you've been given it, and you know it. If you look inside, and if you're feeling very peaceful with who you are, then you know who you are, and you know the choices that you're going to make, and those choices are what's shaping our world right now. And yeah, it was really thrilling to be able to see that again. So thank you all. Hope you have a wonderful rest of this day, and that more of us might remember why we're celebrating it, why it's here, because I heard so many other things that had nothing to do with what this day was about. And there's so many people who do not understand the importance of this, because obviously it's difficult if you don't have black skin sometimes to really get all of this, because you haven't felt what many people have felt for years and years and years. However, we always have a choice. We have a choice to see everyone as we'd like to be seen. That's all it is. Why do you think you were given the golden rule and you don't listen to it or believe it? Have a wonderful day.